This is the Mora Companion MG. It's a stainless steel fixed sturdy blade. It's made out of 12C27 steel. The blade length is 10.2 centimeters. It's a clip point. It weighs 84 grams and it comes with the sheath. So the Mora Companion has a plastic sheath. There's no rattle and it has a little belt clip which is very helpful and a thumb push to help get the knife out. So given that it's on the average to small scale size-wise of a bushcraft knife, it's not really meant for heavy duty stuff, so we'll test it with paper first, see how she fares. It's very sharp, straight out of the package. Of course, a bushcraft knife has to be able to cut through wood, so far it's doing okay, but we'll test it on this stick. It's nice and sharp. There are a couple of knots in this. Since I've used it quite a lot already, it has had to be sharpened a couple of times, but it holds a very good edge. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to do a chopping test with this now. It's not really meant for that, but I want to just test how robust this little thing is. This is dead oak, by the way. Really don't want to break this. So I'm actually kind of surprised with the damage, considering it's just a small bushcraft knife. It does hold a good edge, as I said, but it doesn't really have any weight behind it, and it's not meant for these sort of tasks. This is hard oak wood. Although it's dead, it's still very solid. So I'm kind of impressed with that, to be honest. Now, the next test is actually something I really don't recommend with a small knife such as this. I have had knives break on me in the past trying to do this, but I want to test the durability of it. So we're going to try and baton and split this piece of wood. It's only a small piece of wood and it's wet. It's not rotten, but it is wet. So we'll see if it gets through. No problem. Nice clean cut. There weren't any knots in that one, thankfully. Just having a look at the knife, there's no visible damage that I can see. The edge is still there. It's a little bit blunted down here, but that's probably the chopping test that I did. And the bevel is still perfect. I don't know if you can make that out. Very impressed. Very impressed with this knife. So just going to test it on this piece of wood for some hammer stabs. The wood is already a little bit wet, so the top of it is a bit soft, but underneath it, if it bites right in, it should give us a clear indication of how sharp the point is. It's not really meant for this sort of task. This is more or less how you end up snapping or breaking the point of your knife. But I just want to test the durability of this thing, and I really don't want to break it, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, that's kind of to be expected, to be honest, because it's not really got much weight behind it. Like I said, this is very hard wood, but I mean, it sticks in. I am getting a little bit of shock and vibration up the handle, but to be honest, that's going to happen with most knives, really. So overall, what do I think of the knife? Well, it's actually great. I'm incredibly impressed with it. It's very durable, it holds a very nice edge, and there are a lot worse knives for less than £20. I think they've done well with this one. It held up perfectly through all the tasks I was putting it through, and some of them, as I mentioned, is not intended for at all, but the bevel's still fine. Still nice and straight. So yeah, can't fault it. Great knife. Go and buy it.